About. If you know, you know. This ribbon I will tell you a little bit more about very, very soon, but it's linked to some really cool memories. So I wanted to talk today about the importance of being in the right room with the right people. There's always this thing in the business world about the power of association. When you're in the room with like-minded individuals, the energy and the vibration and the collective conscious just rises. And I was fortunate enough to experience this recently, and I want you to come along to an event that you could possibly get the same feeling. So when you're in the room with like-minded people, there's just this transformational shift that happens. You know that there is something in common. And so this orange ribbon was from the Ray Archuleta event that I went to in Victoria, hosted by Rochelle and the team at Soil Restoration Farmers. And what she did, and I thought was great, was that in our welcome kits, everyone got this handmade scarf ribbon, and everyone did different things. Who tied them in their hair, who put them around their wrists, some people wore them as bandanas. But what this was like a signal that we're all in this together. There's something in common, and it's a momentum, I guess, like a memory. Even now, I'm talking about it. It's been sitting on my shelf. Every time I look at it, there's this kind of reminder that I was there in the room with Ray Archuleta. But more importantly, well, not importantly, but the more important point to this video is that we're in the room with like-minded people. And you could feel the energy shift amongst the tables as people were networking, talking, having a cuppa, morning tea, lunch. We knew that we were all on the same page. We all knew that we had soil in common and we could open up conversations. And so that's why I really want to invite you to come along to another event that is, in my world, kind of going to be game-changing. It's Wormfest 2024, hosted by Nutrisoil. It's right on the border of New South Wales and Victoria, so it doesn't matter how far away you live, you come to the middle and we're going to be able to geek out about worms and soil. And there's so many amazing speakers that are going to be presenting different topics. But more importantly, it's going to be you in the room with other, soil enthusiasts, like worm people, celebrating worms and the little creatures under the soil. And I just think that's an amazing room to be in. Their tickets are reasonably priced, and I think it's another opportunity for us as soil lovers to get together and really just share the love and bring friends along that maybe aren't fully aware of it all yet. But we're going to be exploring things like biological farming, which is all about activating the life in the soil and really caring for soil and making sure that we treat soil as like the first decision-making framework in our farming, gardening, hobbyist systems. If the soil is in good health, then the plant is, and then the produce is, and then we are, and our gut health, and it's all really exciting. So this is a really good time to value community. I think we're at a point now where there's just so much overwhelm with information and content, but it's coming together in a group of like-minded people champion a similar goal. And the value of community is just really underrated at the moment. We've gone down this deep world of individualism, and if it's meant to be, it's up to me. And I just think that we need to change that dialogue and say, how do we work together? How do we stop working in competition? And how do we all come together to move humanity forward in the right direction? I'm really excited about being there representing Soil Connect. I'm going to be floating around, filming, doing some interviews, networking with the other exhibitors, listening to the guest speakers that are going to be there. There's really good content that's going to be covered off. So nutrisoil.com.au is the website to go to. There will be a link around this video. The link will take you directly to the information page where it has all the dates, the location, the extremely affordable ticket prices. For under $220, you can get a 2-day pass and a dinner. And, I just think that's some really good value to be in the room. I pay more for therapy some weeks, this is, probably more healing and more connecting and more spiritually aligning than what most any activity is. So yes, I'll be doing the 6-hour drive on the Wednesday. The event is on Thursday and Friday, and then I'll be doing the drive back Friday night. The same as the last event to see Ray Archuleta. I was in Victoria, drove to Ballarat area. The drive is also a place to think and be with your thoughts and really plan, being comfortable with being yourself. Throw on a podcast, Secret of the Soil podcast, and make the drive up there to Wormfest 2024. So I think this is going to be an amazing event. Nutrisoil has been in this game for a very long time, early adopter to looking at the soil from a more natural, holistic way and using soil conditioners, biostimulants, whatever you want to call them, fertilizers, to activate the soil and bring it back to life after the many years of destruction that we have done through our traditional agriculture system. So really, really fun time. I want you to be there. Comment below if I'm going to see you there. It would be really cool to connect. Let me know if you're coming along to the dinner. Be awesome to kind of say hello, and let me know if you're a subscriber to the podcast. It's always been fun, even at the Ray Archuleta event. And every time I name it, I touch this because it's like linked. It's such a good little way of making people remember. Like I touch it and I smile because the energy is embedded in this fabric, which is crazy. But yeah, going to be really, really fun. Wormfest 2024. I want to see you there. Make sure you come along. Hit me up, let me know, and I guess I'll see you there. And we will literally be getting our hands dirty at this event. So until next time, get outside, get your tickets, so together we can dig deeper and get our hands dirty at Wormfest 2024. I'll see you.